This is my homemade DIY bow press stand and table. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I made this from start to finish, all the supplies and everything. So when you finish watching this video, you can make one for yourself. All the details are included. A bow press is so necessary for making sure your bow is dialed in perfectly from setup through tuning. We work so hard as bow hunters year round. From the off-season, setting up and dialing in our equipment, the pre-season scouting, and hunting hard all year, whether it's bucks, bulls, or anything else that you're after, you want to be ready when the moment of truth presents itself. Having a bow press helps you do that. The bow press itself is a Last Chance Archery Easy Green Press. I got it from their website. It's about $479, and it's worked perfect for me. It's well built, sturdy, and does exactly what I need it to. The primary structure of this table is a Warrior 350-pound folding miter saw stand. It's for saws up to 10 inches, and I got it at Harbor Freight for $74.99. This thing works perfectly because it's the right height for me. It's nice and maneuverable. It's not too heavy, but my favorite feature, you can fold up the legs and transport it. The amount of times I've thrown this thing in the backseat of my truck, taken it somewhere else to help someone out with their bow or take it to the range and set up my own bow, it's just so nice to be able to move this thing around and it's not too heavy and bulky. I highly recommend using a stand like this. Although it's not built for a bow press, it sure works out perfectly for this one. The main table component is a Reliabuilt 3/4 inch by 16 inch by 3 feet unfinished stain grade S4S spruce pine fir edge glued softwood board. It was $14.98 at Lowe's. I will provide links to every product I mention in the description of this video so you don't have to go searching. When I put the press and the board on this miter saw stand, I just moved the movable brackets into the correct place and basically just centered up this board with the legs nicely. So my brackets are actually offset a little bit, which is perfect because there's slots in the top of the bracket, and actually I can run my bolts right through the board, right through those slots, and tighten them down with nuts on the other side. And it honestly is perfect. It's like this miter saw stand was built for this bow press. It couldn't have worked out better. It's a very simple build, but it's very easy and it works perfectly. I've had this for a few years now and I absolutely love the size. It's big enough where I can put things on it and put my tools on it when I'm working on my bow. But like I mentioned before, it's not too big and bulky where I can't move it around from room to room or location from the bed of my truck. So it's just been really great for me. For the bolts, I used Hillman 5/16 inch by 1.5 inch stainless coarse thread hex bolts. They were $3.64 from Lowe's, and Hillman 5/16 inch by 18 stainless steel hex nuts. Those were $1.72 from Lowe's. I also used Hillman 5/16 inch stainless steel standard flat washers. Those were $3.44 from Lowe's. With the items I just mentioned, you could have a really nice bow press table, but I took it a couple steps further. I wanted to ensure durability and just make it look a little bit nicer. I went ahead and added some stain and polyurethane. I used Minwax Poly Shades oil-based espresso semi-transparent satin interior stain. Got a half pint of that for $12.98 at Lowe's. And I used a Project Source Economy 2-inch flat multi-purpose brush. Got that for $3.98 at Lowe's. After a few applications of the stain and letting it dry, I used Minwax fast drying polyurethane oil-based clear transparent semi-gloss interior stain. Half pint of that cost $9.98 at Lowe's. For that I used a Project Source 2-inch flat foam brush, cost $1.96 at Lowe's. In addition, I used a Pittsburgh 4-inch magnetic parts holder that cost $2.99 at Harbor Freight, and it's perfect for putting screws, knives, or other tools in while I'm working on my bow. I really like this bow press stand and table. It looks really nice with the stain and polyurethane on there, and it matches my DIY homemade drawboard that I made. If you're interested to seeing how I did that, I created a video on that as well, and it's down in the description. But the combination of these two, between the drawboard and the bow press, I can work on my bow, set it up from start to finish, do practically anything I need to do on my own bow with these two tools right here. And it was super fun to be able to create both of them. They match nicely, which I appreciate as well. And this table is perfect for setting the drawboard on there. I can draw my bow back, check details if I need to do that. And honestly, it just builds so much more confidence being able to work on my equipment, set everything up, know that everything's dialed, and really learn it really well. So when I go into the field, I know if something's off a little bit, and I know how to fix it better as well. This table and stand, the whole setup cost about $610.30. If you end up making one of these yourself, I'd love to see photos. You can post them under the community tab on our channel. If you have any questions about this build, please comment them down below. I would be happy to help you out. And if you haven't seen some of the hunting videos on our channel, check those out. There's some awesome adventures. Also, if you're new to archery or you're just looking to step up your game, check out our Learn Archery playlist. There's a lot of information in there. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and we will see you in the next one.